Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly, and today I wanted to do a video focused on getting to know me. It's kind of weird to say, but I did put it in categories. I'm looking down because I do have notes. I don't want to miss anything. I kind of want to hit every point on this on these notes for you guys, just so you guys are able to get to know me a little bit more. So like I said, I put it in categories. I put like the basics about me, crochet, and then my small business is what we're going to end off with. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with basics. So my name is Manuela. People call me Melly though. That's just a nickname. I'm 29 years old. I will be 30 in November of this year. So yeah, pretty old. For full-time work, I am a registered nurse at one of my local hospitals. Just a little bit more about being an RN. I graduated with my associate's degree in nursing in 2015. I graduated with my bachelor's in nursing in 2019. And I was supposed to graduate with my master's last year in December. But you know, life hits. Literally, I was in a car wreck. My Jeep was totaled. My dad, unrelated, ended up in the hospital. So there was a lot going on. The only thing I have left to do are my clinicals for me to graduate with my master's in nursing education. So hopefully I do that by springtime of next year. So fingers crossed that I get all of that in order. Essentially, what I want to do with my master's in nursing education is I want to teach. I want to be a professor at one of my local colleges. So yeah, that is essentially what I want to do ultimately, is to end up teaching and then hopefully transition into teaching online. But right now I'm actually really happy where I'm at career-wise. Take it one day at a time, of course. But that's enough about that. Now we can start talking about crocheting, which kind of ties into work. So I started crocheting back in October of 2020. Of course, like a lot of people, that everybody was experiencing the pandemic. I was a frontline nurse in the emergency department, and it just took a toll on my mental health. I needed something to help me cope with stress and anxiety, and I thought crocheting was like the best way to do that. So I took up a hobby and I started crocheting, and little did I know how passionate I would become being a crocheter, and now it's just such a passion of mine. It's just crazy how I turned something, you know, negative into something extremely positive in my life, and I'm very happy that I did, because I feel it's just an outlet and I feel so much better when I'm crocheting. I'm one of those that can't just sit still and watch a movie or a TV show. I have to be doing something. So the fact that I can do something with my hands and watch a TV show is amazing. So I'm sure most of you guys feel the same way. That's ultimately what led me into the world of crocheting. Let's see, I am self-taught. I learned through YouTube videos. There's so many helpful YouTube videos here on YouTube. That sounded weird. But yes, there's so many helpful videos on YouTube if you want to start. If you you know, have an interest in crocheting and don't know someone that crochets, or have no idea how to go about it, definitely look on YouTube. Really, the only 3 things I would say that you need is yarn. Just start with any type of yarn, maybe 4-weight yarn. If you want to do plushies, you need some stuffing. You definitely need a crochet hook, which my favorites are like probably a 4.5 millimeter hook, and you do need like a darning needle to help finish it off. But I honestly think with those little things you can get by. So I actually got, I was so happy when I saw these, but someone actually sent me a couple of questions. One person did, and I'm very grateful. I'm so happy that I got at least one person to send me questions. All the other questions are just things that I came up with, but these next three questions, which I do have highlighted because they specifically, commented them, and for that person, thank you. So the first question was, what's the first thing that you crocheted? When I started crocheting, I thought I was going to get into crocheting clothing and apparel. So the first thing that I crocheted, and I'll put it on the screen. Let me move over. I'll put it on the screen over here. But it was a top. It was this yellow frilly top. After I think that took me probably a week to crochet, that's when I knew I did not want to do apparel or clothing. I was like, this takes too long. I didn't feel satisfied at the end as I thought I would. So I knew clothing was not my thing. Second question she asked was, first amigurumi you crocheted. The amigurumi that I crocheted was actually a multicolored keychain jellyfish, and I'll put it up on the screen because as a matter of fact, I do have it. I just don't know where it's at. But yeah, that was the second thing that I crocheted, but the first amigurumi that I crocheted, and I thought it was the cutest little thing. Looking back at the picture now, because I was looking at it earlier, it kind of looks like sloppy mess, but that's okay. It was my first one. I still am happy that I started there because we all have to start somewhere and you can only go up from there. So, and then the third question that she asked is, what are your top 5 amigurumi patterns right now? So I kind of want to do a separate video on this just because I kind of want to do top 10 free crochet patterns, and then as well as top 10 paid Etsy patterns. But I want to make that a separate video because I want to elaborate and I want to give you the most out of a video, and I know that video would be interesting for a lot of people, that actual topic, because I know I myself have looked up YouTube videos on, what free patterns are you guys using and what paid patterns, are worth my money to pay for. So I think that would be an interesting video. So stay tuned for that. But I will let you guys know that my favorite, one of my favorite top patterns that I would say is the fish pattern by Stitch Sister Co. That one I've made multiple times. I can have it on repeat and not get tired of it. And I think it's because you can switch the way your fish looks, not just with the fins, but also with like the stripes, or you can do like block colors. And I don't know. I just think the fishes, they look so cute. They look so different. They're unique. So I do recommend that pattern. And the second pattern I do kind of want to talk about, touch base on, is Jeremy the Frog by All from Jade. Both of those patterns are paid on Etsy. They're paid patterns. That Jeremy the Frog, I think I've made it about 3 times, and I'm telling you, I'm one of those, some people are different, but I'm one of those that gets the satisfaction of finishing a plushie and not the satisfaction while making the plushie. I just want to be done with it and I want to see the end result. So I will say, like, the Jeremy the Frog pattern, to me it works out pretty quick and it doesn't feel, I don't know, it just doesn't feel repetitive to me. I don't know how to explain it. There's some, like, you can go on continuous rows for like 28 rounds. This Jeremy the Frog, it's like this. Like, it probably takes maybe 2 hours to complete, but still, it is such a good pattern. I do recommend that pattern. So next are some questions that I added on here, just I thought would be interesting. Favorite types of yarns. So for like soft plush yarn, of course I use Premier Parfait Chunky by Premier Yarns. Acrylic yarn, like weight 4 yarn, I would recommend Yarn Bee. I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. That is, I'm telling you, it's like the softest yarn wait for yarn. And typically I wait until like the 30% off week. So I'm not paying, I think it's like $5.49. I don't pay that. I pay like $3.80 or something like that. But I never pay full price on Hobby Lobby yarn. Let's see. And then I wanted to touch base on velvet yarn. My favorite velvet yarn is Bernat Velvet yarn, which is right behind me. So proudest plushie. Proudest plushie, I will say, is Ollie the giraffe, and the maker of that pattern is amigurumi. It did take me a long time to finish the pattern. That pattern was a gift for a friend who had a baby. So it took me a long time to make that giraffe, but the end result was beautiful. And, you know, we all have, I mean, I say we, but I have like 10 whips going on at the same time. So I wasn't just focused on Ollie the giraffe whenever I was making him. I will say he has been my proudest plush, one of my proudest plushies. So next question, favorite hooks. I will say my favorite hooks, I'm on that bandwagon of clover hooks. I actually have one right here, hold on. They just look like this, but the grip is pretty awesome. They slide smoothly onto, unless you're using acrylic, yeah, you know, but I really do love the feel of these hooks. So I wanted to touch base on my small business. If you guys didn't know, I have a small business. It's called Melly Inspired Crochet, just like this YouTube channel. I do have an Etsy, but it's currently like closed. I do take custom orders on Instagram, but I'm currently not taking any more, only because I'm booked up until probably August or September, and I really do want to focus on doing markets next year. I know it's next year is like a long time from now, but I really do want to build my stock so I won't be like, so I won't feel pressured to have to make all these, because I watch so many YouTube videos and everybody's like, oh my god, we only got 2 weeks to stock back up. I'd rather have some stuff made so I don't feel that way. Plus I am going to continue working full-time, which takes up most of my time, so I definitely want to right now that I have the time, to stock up. So where did I get my my name, Melly Inspired Crochet? So really, it's kind of like in the description of every one of my videos. The quote is, "Everyone is inspired by others, so let's inspire each other." So I really do get inspired by all these other YouTubers, crochet YouTubers, and watching their markets and everything like that. And I just want to be able to be an outlet for someone and inspire others as well. So that's basically what that means, that I want to inspire others and I want others to inspire me, which they already do. People already do. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about my logo. So the logo that I got, which I'll insert here, I did pay someone on Fiverr to do it, probably back in 2020, I want to say, or yeah, I want to say it was in it was in 2021, I think. But yes, the reason I chose the way it looks is because I love elephants. The elephant is for my mom. When I was younger, she gave me a elephant plush that had its trunk up, and she has always said, you know, if an elephant has its trunk up, that means it's good luck. So I've always kept that close, and I specifically wanted like a I don't know if you could say, I guess you can say it's like a stick figure elephant. I didn't want an animated one or a 3D one, just because I knew, like thinking ahead, I knew it would be easier to print stuff off with that instead of an animated one. Just like my leather tags, they wouldn't be able to do that. It would just have my name on it, which, you know, I'm happy that I went with what I did. Plus, I have that tattoo on my forearm right here. But yeah. That's that. The reason I went with minty blue and lavender, I'm just gonna touch base on it real quick. The minty, blue, and lavender are just kind of to represent my nieces who passed away back in 2018, my twin nieces. But that's why I chose those colors, because that was their colors. The next question that I wrote is why start a crochet channel? Well, to make a long story short, when I started crocheting, it was an outlet for me, right? And I started watching YouTube videos, and those were an outlet for me while I was crocheting. It felt like I had a friend. And I want people, just like the saying, just the same thing I keep saying, like the saying, I want to be able to inspire others, just how they inspire me. So making a YouTube channel with all my crochet, I'm so passionate about crocheting, but like I feel like I don't have any crochet friends, like in just in person, you know. I don't have any crochet friends. All of my friends don't. I feel like they don't understand the hoarding of yarn, and they don't understand crocheting. Not that I couldn't talk their ear off about crocheting, but when there's a community out there of crocheters that understand what you like, understand that like going to Michael's and looking at yarn for 2 hours isn't weird, like that's what I'm talking about. Like that's why I wanted to start a channel, because I knew the crochet community is, I just feel like y'all understand, y'all get it, you know? You guys are passionate just like me. You guys are inviting, and that's truly what I want. Like I want this to be an, like I keep saying, I want it to be an outlet for someone if you're going through a tough time, because I'm not trying to get emotional. Oh my gosh. But it was very much an outlet for me when I needed it. So my friend crocheters here on YouTube, we're all just going to like to learn from each other and to grow. That's all I want for this channel. That's literally what I want. Looking down, I think that's like all the questions that I had. Like I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, and I hope we both learn and grow together. I do want to say that I think I'm at like 382 followers or so. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway at 500 followers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe or leave a comment down below too. I'm telling you, I read your comments and I will respond back. So because like I said, I really do want this to be like a little crochet community, and I do consider you guys my crochet friends. Back to the giveaway thing. I'm thinking at, like I said, at 500 subs, I will do a giveaway. I'm thinking of doing like a custom plush for whoever wins, as well as possibly a gift card, because I know a lot of you guys are already crocheters, and who doesn't want to shop for more yarn? I don't want to be the one to pick out the yarn, because it would suck if I didn't pick out the right yarn that you guys want. So I'm willing to do like a gift card for whoever the winner is and wherever you want the gift card to be. So like either Hobby Lobby, whatever's closer to you, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, just let me know out of those three which yarn store you want, and I can definitely get the gift card from there. I'm not going to say how much I'm giving away just yet. When it comes closer, because we still have probably 100 plus subs left, but we'll see how long it takes. It might be next week, it might be in 3 weeks, but I'll definitely put it at the end of a put the giveaway at the end of another video. This is just me announcing that there will be a giveaway soon, because I'm so excited. Like my channel is growing and I'm very appreciative, and I have the means to give back to someone, and I know you guys, if I love yarn and I love gift cards to get yarn, I'm sure you guys will. So that's what this channel is all about. So I appreciate you guys. Like I said, make sure you subscribe or leave a comment down below. I look forward to talking to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, knowing me just a little bit more. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and you guys have a good day. And make sure you guys inspire each other, okay? We need to inspire each other. Bye. Have a good day.